enjoy the show. 6th grade, are you ready?
Meow wow! Butterball Snowflake, what are you doing? We're about to go on stage.
Brenda. She owns a cat.
Ha!
This is Brenda's cat, Butterball Snowflake.
Meow.
These are the captors covering Butterball Snowflake's body. There are a lot of them. In fact, it has been scientifically proven that cats have an infinite number of hairs covering their bodies. No matter how much you brush or groom a cat, no matter how much cat hair you remove in the brushing or grooming process, there will always be more hair. Always. Unlike human hair, cat hair is actually a sentient biological entity capable of independent thought and separated from internal hosts. By fixing itself to the clothing of a carrier, cat hair can travel long distances and spread across the globe. Cat hair has existed since the beginning of time and will be here long after cockroaches have become extinct. It is the secret driving force behind business and politics, inspiring the downfall of humanity even as we speak. But this is not the story of this particular cat hair. This is the story of Butterball Snowflake's cat hairs. They have no such aspirations, at least for now. One day, Brenda noticed that Butterball Snowflake tended to shed. A lot. So she brushed Butterball Snowflake. A lot. Before long, Brenda realized she was surrounded by large clumps of cat hair. This was mildly disturbing. The clumps almost seemed to be moving. She told herself that, of course, cat hair will move in the slightest breeze. She continued brushing, and out of the corner of her eye, she watched the clumps of cat hair move. Although not really prone to have an overactive imagination, Brenda couldn't stop certain images from racing through her head. Images of fur clumps spreading teeth and attacking her, performing giant solid masses walking right into the room, or trapping her Butterball Snowflake and forcing her to brush the cat forever, creating a vast and infinite army of cat hairs to take over a world that Brenda didn't realize was already being taken over by cat hair anyway. The more Brenda brushed, the more cat hair there was. The more frightened Brenda became. The more frightened Brenda became, the more intently she focused on her cat and ignored what was going on around her. As she brushed and brushed, the amount of the cat hair in the room grew and grew. And most of the things that cat hair always does, it attaches itself to the clothing of the nearest human. And so it came to be that when she was finished, Brenda was completely covered in cat hair. A lot of cat hair. No, more than that. This is gonna take all day, isn't it? Oh, never mind. We'll just pretend that's enough. You can stop there. In fact, Brenda was covered by so much cat hair that she collapsed under its weight and died.
What?
Well, not really. It's much clearer than this, like killing off the main character. But it certainly sounds mad, doesn't it?
Meow.
Brenda didn't hear that. Brenda slowly dragged herself to her feet, straining against the crushing weight of cat hair covering her clothes.
Butterball Snowflake, how do you live like this? Meow.
Had Brenda been able to speak cat, she would have understood this to mean,
Lady, I've got news for you. There's more cat hair on you than there has ever been on me.
of course, like a mighty, omniscient narrator, poor Brenda was unable to interpret her cat's words. If she had, she might have grasped the simple and looking from behind me.
That she looks like Bigfoot.
As she brushed more hair off her cat than had ever been there in the first place.
What? That's not an implication. That's obvious.
Not to her.
Yeah, well, I rub up against her leg and mark her with my scent, and she thinks it's the cutest thing in the world. It's not real right.
Well, it's natural for an honest superior to make such painfully true observations about a lowly character of such Brenda. We expected you to be nicer. She does a lot for you.
Why be nice? She can't understand what I'm saying.
What did she say?
Talking to me, I'm the narrator here.
But it's Kit Kat, and I want to know what my sweet little butterball snowflake said.
I'm not sure you want to know, Brenda.
Brenda, could you come up back to your position?
Are you two done talking about me?
Quite done.
Yeah.
Butterball snowflake, I just want you to know that I do a lot for you around here, and if you don't show a little more gratitude, I will. Oh, you're the sweetest little kitty, aren't you?
Struggling with the weight of the cat hair, Brenda desperately tried to think of some means to free herself from her soft, fluffy burden of doom.
She could just change clothes.
She can't do that on stage. And then, like a bolt from the heavens, an idea slowly formed in her rather feeble mind.
Hey, not nice. It's not slow.
Who's the narrator here? Are you the narrator, Butterball?
I could be the narrator. I bet the crowd would enjoy that.
No, you wouldn't. Brenda can't understand you, and they can't understand you.
The audience can understand me. Right, guys? You can understand me?
You're a cat.
What? Cats can't narrate a play?
Cats should be, well, cats. Just meow. Would you? Meow. Thank you. An idea began to form that she could use a lint roller.
Oh, please. Like, that's gonna do a whole lot of good.
Would you let me finish? Struggling against the crushing weight, Brenda began to run the lint roller over her hair and to body. At first, it seemed to be working. Hair after hair quickly peeled away from the lint roller. But eventually, the poor lint roller, even with its 10 free bonus sheets, was overcome by the cat hair's sheer number until finally he succumbed and died. Told you so. Where do you think you're going? You may have been too much of a lint roller, but you're still stuck to it. the lint roller's demise. But the lint roller's sacrifice was not completely in vain. Enough of the annoying weight had been pulled off Brenda that she could move about a bit more freely. And so, she considered her options. Firstly, she decided to have a snack, for she was very hungry from her ordeal. A granola bar in her pocket provided a seemingly simple solution.
Wow, only 1,000 calories.
Slowly, Brenda peeled the wrapper from the granola bar in virtually asphyxiating anticipation of its gargantually granola-ish goodness against her tingling taste buds.
Careful with all that alliteration. You might hurt yourself.
Don't worry, I'm a professional. But as the wrapper was peeled away, a gentle breeze carried some of the cat hairs to rest upon the bare granola bars. No! Contaminated by cat hair and deprived of its usefulness, the granola bar died.
You can't kill a granola bar.
I'm the narrator. If I say it died, it died. Casting aside her despoiled sustenance and struggling against the threat of imminent starvation, Brenda dug further into her mind for ways to rid herself of the remaining cat hair. And then she remembered she owned a vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner had sucked up hair around Brenda's home for years. Surely it could free her now.
She's never brushed me this much before.
The vacuum cleaner began sucking at the cat hair covering Brenda's body. And it sucked valiantly, but even for a mighty vacuum cleaner, the hairs were too plentiful, and the vacuum cleaner choked. And died.
My vacuum cleaner! And the warranty just expired!
You messed with the wrong one. You're really into the death stuff, aren't you?
It's dramatic and horrible.
It's a cheap jolt. You didn't even acknowledge granola bar or the lint roller or the vacuum cleaner as real characters.
They aren't real characters. They're a lint roller, a granola bar, and a vacuum cleaner for crying out loud.
Then how can they be dead?
Because usefulness has expired.
So they can't perform their intended functions anymore. It's not the same thing as dead. They can't be dead if they were never alive in the first place.
Well, if I'm not dead, then I'm getting out of here. Not real characters.
Observe some people. You're not a person, you're a narrator.
You're a mean narrator, you know that?
Mean has nothing to do with it. I'm just trying to tell the story. It's my job.
Do you enjoy your job?
Actually, yes, very much so.
Then you're mean.
You can go find some lint and have a big party or something. Some inanimate objects just don't appreciate the opportunity to be represented anthropomorphically.
I can't imagine why. And I'm tired of you using words that I don't understand. Can we get a definition of anthropomorphically, please?
Anthropomorphically, treating animals or objects as if they are human in appearance, character, and behavior. Would you like me to spell that for you too?
No, thanks. I'm
Okay, whatever. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Oh yes! Knock at the door.
Uh-oh. Who is it? It's Frankie!
Brenda's best friend, Frankie, had dropped by for a visit.
Frankie, I need help. Oh wait, no, he'll get suffocated by cat hair too. Never mind, stay away.
What?
It's terrible, it's awful. I don't know what to do.
Brenda, calm down. I'm coming in.
Don't, it killed my lint roller, kind of, and my vacuum cleaner, and the granola bar.
I'm coming in. There's a key under the mat, right?
No, it'll get you too. The cat hair.
What are you? Wow, you look like Bigfoot.
Told ya. Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
You know, like Sasquatch.
You guys are cruel.
What are you freaking out about? Here, let's brush some of that off.
It's like watching an X-Wing fighter crash in slow motion, isn't it?
They're dead to you too.
It's just cat hair.
There's no such thing as just cat hair. Can't you see? It's alive. It wants to kill us.
Do you have a lint roller?
I told you. The cat hair killed it.
Any masking tape?
I don't want my masking tape to sort of die.
Thank you for this, kids. Guys, I can tell you
Brenda, calm down. You act like you see the paranormal occurrence or something.
I've never seen a ghost, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, or anything like that. But I swear to you that I had a very close encounter with cat hair today, and I barely survived my life.
You obviously been traumatized to the point of redundancy.
What?
When you say you barely survived with your life, the life part's already implied.
I don't care. I have more things to worry about right now than the English language.
Brenda, I want you to look at something. Here, Katie. Brenda, this is your cat, and that's all it is. There's nothing sinister about it. It has hair, it's soft, it's nice to touch, and it comes off.
See? I told you.
That doesn't mean the cat. Okay, so the cat is alive. That doesn't mean the cat is alive and they're literally trying to torture you or kill you.
You're wrong, Frankie. You're wrong.
Brenda watched in horror as the precious, long-tailed genesis of her torment drew near.
No, keep away.
She tried to keep it at bay, but in the end, she was no match for Butterball Snowflake's feline charms.
Meow. Aww, such a sweet kitty cat. Yes, you are.
So now you understand that the cat here isn't alive and they're literally trying to torture you or kill you.
And it's definitely trying to torture and kill you. But he's so cute. Yes, he is. You must love the kid, even if its hair is deliberately trying to kill mommy.
I can't believe I live with this woman.
Better you than me. Frankie watched in horror as Brenda's very mind unraveled before his eyes. Such a sweet meow, isn't it? You must love the kitty. Yeah. But what can we ever do with the kitty? We can't save you. No, because then you'll be a bald kid, then you'll get cold. And we can't put you in a box because that would be mean. I guess your soft fur is gonna have to kill mommy. You're so cute.
Brenda,
And so soft.
Brenda, you're being weird. Even my cat understands this. You're being weird.
Maybe mommy's friend Frankie can take care of you after your soft fur killed mommy. And then your soft fur can kill Frankie too. Won't that be nice?
I'm not a cat person. I like them okay, but I don't want to take care of one.
But it needs what?
He needs to be brushed.
No brushing.
Trust me, it'll help with the shedding. Yeah, kitty.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Oblivious to what he was initiating, Frankie began to brush Butterball Snowflake.
Stop.
Good grief.
Stop.
Boy, this cat's got a lot of hair.
Stop.
Wow.
Stop.
Frankie brushed and brushed and brushed, and the amount of cat hair in the room grew and grew and grew. Determined and oblivious, he pressed on and on until it was too late.
Uh-oh.
Now you look like the Bigfoot.
Covered with quantities of cat hair, beyond imagination, Frankie collapsed.
Told you so.
And died.
What?
Covered with quantities of cat hair, beyond imagination. And, well, because he was a supporting character and a handler, as opposed to being an anthropomorphized, inanimate object that some mistakenly thought could have never actually been alive in the first place, despite the narrator having said so. He died.
I'm not.
And there was nothing he could do about it.
I don't think.
He just had to deal with it.
But
That was that. Tough cookies.
such be him.
Head down, Frankie. Down. Keep it down. Thank you. And thus, despite a most valiant and rather annoying struggle, Frankie succumbed to the inevitable and died. And he stayed dead.
Happy now?
There, yes.
Thought so.
Poor Frankie.
Traumatized beyond what a feeble mind could handle, Brenda passed out.
Thank you, thank you.
I asked you a question.
You just did.
Don't be a white cat.
I'm the narrator. I can't help but be wise.
Where's this going? We've successfully killed off a supporting character, alienated a lint roller, a granola bar, and a vacuum cleaner, and pushed the main character to the brink of insanity. And all we have to show for it is a bunch of cat hair.
A bunch of insidious, nefarious, intelligent, and ever-plotting cat hair.
But your friend said at the beginning that this cat hair wasn't going out to destroy the world. At least, not yet.
Well, not then, no. But that was at the beginning of the play. We're much closer to the end now.
So all this cat hair is finally gonna do something as opposed to just accumulating and sticking to stuff?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yep.
I'm waiting.
With the thrill of blood on their hands. Metaphorically speaking, of course. The cat hairs began to pulse.
That kind of tickles.
Then, swept together in a giant mass.
Hey, no, you're with me and it's cold in here.
With ever-increasing speed, they began to swirl and emulate in an otherworldly air, sweeping around the room like an unearthly apparition.
Kind of like the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Kind of like that. Yeah, except I think that movie is more of a single unit as opposed to being separate television. Wait, do you mean to tell me they were Indiana Jones movies?
Love them. I watched them all Brenda's at school.
Me too.
I'm not acknowledging having anything in common with you. Ever.
I don't need your affirmation now.
Just get on with it.
As the cat hair swirled and flew, they began to fuse together into a single consciousness, a single body, unlike any of which the world had ever seen before. A mighty and enormous entity of cat hair!
You're kidding!
What?
They're fusing into a giant monster.
Well, I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
How else could you look at it exactly?
Well, I was thinking more in terms of a higher being.
You were thinking in terms of a giant monster made out of cat hair.
Well, I'm the one telling the story.
And it stinks.
I beg your pardon?
A cat hair King Kong.
Or like Godzilla?
Godzilla's a reptile.
So?
Reptiles don't have hair.
Well, you're just being technical.
Have you ever seen a Godzilla movie?
Of course I have.
Godzilla furry.
No,
Godzilla have any hair at all?
not that I can see.
Not that you can see. What? You think Godzilla has armpit hair or something? Now that would be scary.
Don't be silly!
I'm not the one being silly. You're the one trying to create this giant monster made out of my cat hair. And you're the one trying to equate this monster with Godzilla. King Kong's obviously the better comparison.
Hey, fine. Like a cat hair King Kong.
That's a ridiculous idea!
I just agreed with what you were saying!
Yes, because what I was saying was a logical extension of your idea. It doesn't mean that it isn't ridiculous.
Well, I'm the narrator, and I said that it's ridiculous.
Okay, fine. You want to pretend that it isn't ridiculous, we'll pretend it isn't ridiculous. Mind you, we are just pretending. Now, this cat hair monster, is it supposed to go and wreak major havoc on the world or something?
Of course it is.
Right. So tell me, what happened at the end of King Kong?
He died.
Right. Now, as much as you obviously go for that sort of thing, in this particular case, I'm thinking that's not what you had in mind.
So, Godzilla's the better comparison.
But tell me, what happened at the end of Godzilla? And I don't mean the bajillion people, I mean the first one, where he was the big, mighty, radiation-breathing bad guy.
Well, he died.
That's right, they both died. And thus, your giant cat hair monster is doomed to failure and your idea stinks.
What? No, can't be. I'm the narrator.
And you're not very good at it.
I don't make any mistakes.
You're not even a real character, just like a liberal or granola bar and vacuum cleaner.
I'm not a real character. I memorize a ton of lines.
Are you sure about that?
Of course I am.
Okay, you can have her, guys.
I can't do this. That's the best part of life. What are you doing? No!
And the narrator died. And she stayed dead. The end.
Wasn't that so much fun? Holy cow. First, I would like to say that Ms. Buche and I can't take credit for the play because it was written by Bradley Walton, so I think we should give credit to the hilarious playwright. But we have just a few thank yous. First and foremost, thank you to Tech Crew. You guys show up every week, and I really appreciate your hard work. So if you could give a round of applause to Tech Crew. I might be biased, but I think they're the best. So, anyways, I know, ma'am, you're the best too. I also would like to thank the families. We worked really hard to make these costumes out of recycled material. However, our repurposed room did not have any streamers, and so we wanted to represent cat hair with something that was easy to transfer, and then also maybe could be reused for a fun project later. So thank you for getting the streamers and the tape. I thought the cat hair shirts turned out, they were hilarious. So, and then of course, thank you to Rory, who helped a lot with the costumes, and really appreciate all of her help very, very much. And then thank you to Ms. Buche. She was my partner in crime on this, and we made it work. And of course, you guys were awesome. Holy cow, round of applause, please. I'm gonna have the students introduce themselves, and then Ms. Buche, if you have any thank yous or anything you want to say. So let's see who's again. Preston, when you're finished, will you give it to Ms. Buche? Okay. So students, if you'll please say your name and your role, please and thank you.
I'm Liam Woodruff, and I play Narrator 1 and Cat Hair.
My name is Zach Page. I play Granola Bar and Cat Hair, meaning cat hairs.
He also played Narrator 2. And I'm Mina, and I play Cat Hair and the best narrator, obviously.
My name is Blake, and I play Brenda.
My name's Fallon, and I played Butterball Snowflake. Obviously the best character, right guys?
You're lying to her, okay?
Hi. My name is Jeremiah. I play Frankie and Cat Hair Infinity. My name is Ashwin, and I played Narrator 3 and Cat Hair number 675,225,633.
My name's Clark. I played Lint Roller, Masking Tape, and Cat Hair 419.
I'm Preston Dobrowski, and I play Vacuum Cleaner and Cat Hair 70,000.
And I'm Mrs.
but thanks again for coming, and we appreciate everything they've done, so let's give them another round of applause. You guys, that was awesome. I have not laughed that hard on a Friday morning in a long time, so that was a great way. Congratulations. You guys are naturals. That was awesome.